Hey, this is Sky. Welcome to my YouTube channel. So it's bright and early. Mind, body, and soul, daily discipline. This is how we get through. Let's talk about a topic that I've talked about before, but I got to talk about it again, and I'll probably talk about it again and again in the future. Let's talk about loneliness. There's a lot of lonely people in this world. It always has been, but it feels like loneliness is talked about more nowadays, at least among men. There's a lot of lonely men out there. And it's this weird conundrum, because when I talk to men about relationships, a lot of them seem to be interested in self-isolation and not interested in having friends or having lovers, having anyone in their lives. That's giving up. It's giving up on yourself, and it's a depression is what it is. But there's a lot of men out there that are at that point. I know what that's like, to get to that point, and to get frustrated with society and with others, and to just kind of feel like, you know what, I'll just go it alone. So loneliness is a choice. Loneliness is an outlook. It's a path that you choose to take, an off-ramp on the highway that you've chosen. It may feel like it creeps up on us. We can wake up lonely. You can become lonely out of a trigger, hearing a line in a song, watching a scene in a movie. Loneliness appears to be about what I don't have. When I focus on my loneliness, I'm focusing on what I don't have. Love that I wish that I had, that I feel like I don't have. This is all your own outlook, an outlook that you're tricking yourself into. When we're lonely, and we kind of feel this desperation, this need for others. We want love from others. That's what it boils down to, right? We just want to be loved, right? And that love comes from others. Just kind of feels that that's how it works. If you're lonely before you go into a relationship, that relationship will not cure your loneliness. Other people do not cure loneliness. Finding some hot chick to suck your dick every night is not going to cure your loneliness. You will still be lonely. You can be lonely in a crowded room. You can be lonely in a city full of 20 million people. It's a mindset. Let me read to you. This is a book I'm reading right now. I try to blast through this each morning. It's not a very long book, but I'm a slow reader. It's by Krishnamurti. It's called Meeting Life. Krishnamurti was a kind of a guru, a non-guru. He wasn't really all about gurus, like going around getting people to follow him. He wasn't trying to do that. He just somehow developed a following, but he's got a lot of books out there, a lot of talks out there, and he's a really interesting character. So let me just read you, it's just 2 quick paragraphs, but it's about loneliness. The loneliness, bleakness, wretchedness you feel without this person you love existed before you fell in love. What you call love is merely stimulation, the temporary covering up of your emptiness. You escaped from loneliness through a person, used this person to cover it up. Your problem is not this relationship, but rather it is the problem of your own emptiness. Escape is very dangerous because, like some drug, it hides the real problem. It is because you have no love inside of you that you continually look for love to fill you from the outside. This lack of love is your loneliness. And when you see the truth of this, you will never again try to fill it with things and people from the outside. Right? I mean, this is exactly what we just talked about. Self-love cures loneliness. You lonely? I know I have been. It's time to learn how to love yourself. Don't go into your next relationship with loneliness. It's not fair to the other person. That will be a relationship destined for failure, and you will return back to this lonely state. You need to get over it now before you go into your next relationship. The person that you seek is not going to solve your loneliness. Let's go on. I just want to read this last paragraph. There's a difference between understanding the futility of this escape and deciding not to get involved in this kind of relationship. A decision is no good because it strengthens the thing you are deciding against. Understanding is quite different. Decision is suppression, violence, conflict. But to see that there is this loneliness, this emptiness inside of yourself, and that any action, whatever, on the part of the observer to change it only strengthens it. This is understanding. Even calling it loneliness is an action of the observer to get rid of it. Such actions change nothing. It merely strengthens the loneliness, but complete inaction with regard to this loneliness is change. It is going beyond feeling and thinking, sidestepping them. Whatever is happening inside you, anger, depression, jealousy, or any other conflict at all, drop it. Drop it instantly. Stop it right now. It's all just food for thought. Thanks for watching.